Hello kids! Nice to see you! Before we start our lesson, I want you to prepare your mini board, your markers, and your English books. Now let's start. Grade 1, Unit 1, Lesson number 5. Go to your class book to page 16. Let's go! We're going to start with a game. It's a guessing game. I'm a letter. You can find me in dog. You can find me in dress. Who am I? What do you think? Excellent! Letter D. Good job! In this lesson, we are going to identify the letter D. Then, we are going to practice writing the letter D. And finally, we are going to learn new words with the letter D. Let's start. Now let's say the letter D out loud. Listen and repeat. D. D. Very nice. Now let's say the sound of the letter D. Listen and repeat. Da. Da. Good job. This is an uppercase D, or we can say a capital letter D. And this is a lowercase d, or we can say a small letter D. Now let's trace the letter D in the air. Raise your finger up in the air and let's follow the arrows. Start. Now let's trace the lowercase d in the air. Now raise your finger and let's do it together. Start. Wonderful. Let's do it one more time. Start. Excellent. Now we are going to practice writing the letter D in your mini board. Take out your mini board. Excellent. Before we start, let me remind you, you have to start from the big dot. And you have to use the arrows to help you write it correctly. And of course, you have to write from the left. In English, we always start from the left. Remember, kids, to write an uppercase D, we start from line number 1 and we finish at line number 3. Now let's write it together. Now hold your marker. Excellent. We will start from the big dot. We will make a straight line to line number 3 and then go back to the yellow dot and make half a circle, enter line number 3. Did you write it? Very good. Always practice writing on your own. And now we are going to practice writing letter D lowercase. Let me remind you again. You have to start from the white dot or the big dot. You have to use the arrows to help you write it correctly. And of course, write from the left side. Very good. Now, remember kids, to write a lowercase d, we start from line number 1 and we finish at line number 3. Now hold your marker. Very good. Let's start. We start from the yellow dot. From line number 1, we make a straight line going down to line number 3. And then we start from the white dot. We make half a circle until line number 3. Did you write it with me? Good job. Remember to write it more than once at home. In this activity, I want you to look at the picture and then you have to read the word with the letter D and then point at the letter D. Let's read together. It's a duck. Duck. Excellent. Now where's the letter D? Where is it? Wonderful. Good job. You can look at the pictures for help. Dresses are cute. Dresses. Excellent. Now look at this picture. He drinks milk. Drinks. Excellent. Look at this picture. What are they doing? I like to dance. Dance. Very good. In this activity, you have to look and choose the correct word. You have a picture, you have a sentence with a gap, and you have two words. I gab juice. I drink juice. Good job. Now look at this picture. Gab are small. Choose dogs or ducks. Ducks are small. Excellent. Now look at this picture. It's a desk or dog. It's a dog. Terrific. Now look at this picture. My gab is red. Dress or dance? My dress is red. Excellent. Now look at this picture. Gab, it's fun. Desk or dance? Dance. It's fun. Do you like to dance? Wow. Okay. Now I want you to circle the correct letter. I want you to find me the letter D. Where's the letter D? Here it is. Good job. Remember, kids, don't forget to answer letter D worksheets. And when you finish, don't forget to answer your workbook, page 14. This is the end of lesson 5. Good job, kids!